Grab yourself a handful of cookies, pour yourself a tall glass of eggnog, and get ready to relax because the holiday season is once again upon us. With Christmas less than 2 months away, we know that plenty of viewers are already gearing up to watch some of their favorite Christmas classics, and to discover some new favorites along the way. Netflix has already built up their holiday lineup for 2020, and if you're looking for a great place to start, you've come to the right guide. These are our picks for the best Christmas movies currently on Netflix. 3 years after the original film, none of Netflix's original Christmas films have been as popular as A Christmas Prince. The film follows Amber, an aspiring journalist who travels to Eldonia to cover the crowning of a new king. But when the prince disappears from the ceremony, Amber goes undercover to find out what's really going on. 2 sequels, The Royal Wedding and The Royal Baby, are also streaming. Unfortunately, there's no new sequel this year, so you'll have to be content with streaming the original trilogy over and over again. The Christmas Chronicles follows 2 young kids as they set out to prove the existence of Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. Successful in their mission, they wind up on a wild journey through the night with Santa himself. Played by legendary actor Kurt Russell, Santa ends up being a much different legend than the children ever imagined. There's never been a better time to catch up than right now, as The Christmas Chronicles Part 2 premieres right before Thanksgiving. Ron Howard's 2000 film adaptation of the classic children's story How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a Christmas favorite for many. Starring Jim Carrey in the titular role, the film follows the Grinch as he decides to ruin Christmas for the consumer-obsessed Who's down in Whoville. However, if you'd rather watch a newer take on the classic Grinch tale, Illumination's animated Grinch adaptation, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, is also streaming on Netflix. Most of Netflix's original Christmas fare goes unnoticed by critics, but Klaus isn't like most films. Klaus bucks the trend most animated features follow these days, opting to use some truly gorgeous 2D animation to introduce viewers to the origins of Santa. Netflix's efforts paid off, scoring the company an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Film. Klaus follows Jesper, a mailman stranded on a frozen island after being kicked out of Postal Academy, who meets a mysterious carpenter named Klaus, who lives alone in a cabin filled with handmade toys. Netflix's offerings for a raunchy holiday season are slim this year, but A Bad Mom's Christmas is a great watch after the kids run off to bed. The film follows the 3 stressed-out moms from the original film, Amy, Kiki, and Carla, who decide to bail on creating the perfect Christmas for their families, only for their own mothers to show up unexpected. There are a ton of holiday originals coming from Netflix this year, and the studio kicked it off in style with Holidate, a brand new original film starring Emma Roberts and Luke Bracey. The film follows Sloane and Jackson, 2 single people tired of being berated by their families during the holidays. After a chance encounter, the 2 agree to become each other's +1 for a year, only for feelings to develop soon after. In the mood for some musicals? Netflix doesn't have any Christmas classics like White Christmas this year, but 2 original films are on the way to fill the need. Jingle Jangle is a lavish new fantasy musical from the director of Almost Christmas, and it follows a toy maker who manages to get back on his feet after his granddaughter inspires him to craft a magical invention. Meanwhile, Dolly Parton continues her partnership with Netflix with Christmas on the Square, following a wealthy woman returning to her hometown in order to sell her owned land to a mall developer. Of course, the magic of the holidays might just inspire a change in her heart. If you liked this guide, make sure you subscribe for all sorts of videos covering Netflix and other technology. And don't forget to check out one of these videos we think you might enjoy.